Hi, and welcome to the Richard and Rosalind Show. Now, wait a minute. It's not our show, is it?
Nope, definitely
It's the
not.
Natasha and Debbie Show. We've just snuck in to give you this message. First of all, very importantly, we are here together because we met via... It's not funny. She thinks it's funny, but it's not funny. It's very serious. We met on the Facebook community of the Natasha and Debbie Show. We're here now. So that went wrong, didn't it? Now, can you please give the girls a lot of respect because they deserve it. They work hard. Sake. Welcome to the Richard and Rosalind Show, or otherwise known as Ros, from Scotland, and I'm from Yorkshire. Oh, but it's not our show, is it?
No.
It's the Natasha and Debbie Show. We snuck on because we want you to subscribe, we want you to share on your social media, and every time you watch one of the videos, hit that like button, because if you don't, they'll go crackers, they'll go mad with you. And what else? Comment in the main video. When they've done the video, when you've watched it, comment on the main video, please. And she's done very well this time because she's not laughed. Not laughed. And as you can see, I need this because it's this is the 50th take that we've done. The 50th take. She's done very well. Right up to the end, she did very well. Say goodbye, Ros.
Goodbye, Rose.
And goodbye from me. Have fun, watch the video, enjoy it. And don't forget, these girls, these two ladies, work very hard. Give them the respect they deserve and show them love with all the buttons you're going to press. And I'm going to press this one now to stop before she starts laughing again. Okay, see you later. Thanks very much for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Natasha.
Debbie.
Show.
The show.
Welcome to it. Just two patriotic girls.
Learning about the world.
So please, don't take us the wrong way.
Perfect timing there.
Excuse me.
A little sparkling water there.
Welcome to the Natasha's matchmaking service show.
That's right. So if you're in need of matchmaking services, please head over to our Facebook page and allow Natasha to
Find you your true soulmate. That's true. You just saw Richard and Roz. And yeah, I take full credit for that.
She does, and Richard and Roz are fabulous people, and so glad we got to meet them.
Yeah, and that was the first time they got to meet. It was just a couple days ago.
I know.
And yeah, I had a hand in that.
It's awesome. That was a good match.
But we're not just here for watching videos, learning stuff. We're here to meet you guys and really do make connections. And we do that on our Facebook page, our Patreon, and things like that. So it means a lot to us. And to see that is so fun and so cool. They made this little video for us.
It is. I'm glad they got to meet in person and do that great thing for us.
That was awesome. And also, sorry.
And now they get to see how hard it is to make these.
But yeah, so welcome to the show. We're still under the weather. Debbie's doing much better than I am.
Up and down. Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, gosh.
As I said, Debbie's doing much better than I am. I can't even, I'm just going to put this down and drink it at some other time.
Might be a good idea.
Before we get into today's episode, please hit that like button.
And consider subscribing.
No, don't consider. At this point, just subscribe.
Just do it. We're so close to 100,000. Come on. Just hit the button.
For the love of all that is holy, hit the subscribe button. It's simple. It costs nothing. It doesn't interfere in your day. It won't bother you. But it really makes a difference in our lives.
It really does.
So, please, if you'd like to make a difference in a little lonely, two little sick American lives, just click the subscribe button and you'll make all of our dreams come true.
You will.
Now smile.
And thank you.
Now sad face. And move on. Okay, so what are we doing today?
Today we're going to take a look at Britain is building a massive new supermine that nobody has heard of.
So then how'd they make this video?
Apparently one person heard of it and made the video. And a whole bunch of people watched it. And now we're going to watch it with you, so you're going to know about it.
This just popped up on me today. So here's just a little thing. It says the UK is building a crazy new mega project. The Woodsmith polyhalite. Sorry, I don't know.
Sounds good.
Mine. This giga project costs over $3 billion, and the Woodsmith polyhalite mine will be Britain's biggest mine in the country. And today it says we're going to explore the insane engineering behind the Woodsmith polyhalite mine in Britain, and what it's going to be used for and how it was constructed. Went on Facebook, asked about this title, and no one on there knew what this was. They're like, I live in Britain. I've never heard of this. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing?
Don't know. We're all going to find out together.
Right? Meow.
The United Kingdom's natural resources reserves got a recent serious boost that is bound to help it cope with a serious problem. That problem is its depleting natural resources of value, such as gas and oil, among others, and not to mention its weakening exports. The new resource, which will add as much as $130 billion to the country's economy over the next 50 years, is technically unknown to most Britons. And more interestingly, the giant mine being built to extract the mineral is almost invisible. In fact, even if you drove right by it, you still won't see the mega mine's ground facilities because they have been designed to be almost entirely 50 meters or more below ground.
Holy crap.
From one look at the mine, and all you will see are large farming barns. What is this mystery resource?
Yeah,
How
what
is
is
it so valuable? And what are the technologies used to build what is considered Europe's deepest mine?
Well, I don't know, but I want to know. Let's get into
The
this.
mystery resource is polyhalite, which, to be frank, is something that we never heard of before.
Okay, he said it different than I said it. Who's right, me or him? Or neither? I said polyhalite. What'd he say?
The mystery resource is polyhalite, which...
Halite.
Polyhalite, like him? Or polyhalite says me?
The next question is, have you heard of this before? Do you even know what it is? I don't.
I've never heard of it. And I was just reading it too, wasn't even paying attention. That's the thing. Yeah. Okay, rewind. Sorry. Now.
The
Full attention.
mystery resource is polyhalite, which, to be frank, is something that we never heard of before, and interestingly, the only country in the world that has found colossal amounts of it is the UK.
Really?
In fact, the UK is the only country mining polyhalite.
What is it?
In simple words, it is a fertilizer that does not need to be chemically treated after mining, and is perhaps one of the very few known solutions for the world's high-value crop nutrition problems. It is a
What?
Well, that sounds pretty daggone valuable
Holy crap!
for everyone.
UK, that's huge.
That is huge.
Oh, this is exciting.
And
Am I a
you didn't
nerd?
even know you had it, most likely. What?
What'd you say?
I said most likely didn't even know that you had it.
I said something. You said what? I said what? I'm excited about this. This is.
I know.
I'm a nerd. Okay. Sorry.
very few known solutions for the world's high-value crop nutrition problems. It is of such great quality, using it can give the farmers the ability to advertise their crops as organic. You are probably thinking, is it potash? The answer is no, despite the similarities. Polyhalite is a naturally occurring mineral that contains potassium, sulfur, magnesium, and calcium,
That's
plus
awesome.
numerous micronutrients. It is an extremely ideal natural fertilizer. The company Anglo-American, which is constructing the mine, simply crushes and granulates polyhalite to produce their brand name fertilizer, Poly 4, which is also low carbon. In a nutshell,
Hold up. I forgot what I was going to say. Back to the video.
Poly 4 is the opposite of the, generally speaking, harmful traditional chemical fertilizers and costs the same, and is also known for its additional benefits for the soil itself. The mine is
I remembered. No, did he say the UK is the only place in the world that has this?
A
Earlier?
large quantity, yes.
I thought he said only place. That's farm.
And I think he
or
said the only place that
harvesting.
is actually mining for it.
That's what I meant.
Yes. And look, it's not too far from Whitby.
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 Whitby. Okay.
It seems like pretty amazing find.
This is
It has
huge to
such
me.
great use.
So this is a good thing.
Very good thing.
I'm having microphone issues. Sorry. I got too excited, moved around too much. This is an awesomely cool thing.
Have all those natural nutrients right there in one
Yeah, I'm
fertilizer.
running that back to hear what that does again, because it's like, this could solve a lot of problems, a lot, and
For the
fix
world.
a lot of things. Oh, this is cool.
Opposite of the, generally speaking, harmful traditional chemical
Yeah,
fertilizers
don't want that
and
stuff.
cost the same, and is also known for its additional benefits
Cost
for
the
the
same.
soil itself. The mine is located near Whitby in North Yorkshire, England. It is called the Woodsmith Mine, after the two geologists who discovered it. Initially, the project was owned by York Potash Ltd, which
Okay.
later became a subsidiary of Sirius Minerals. However, this company's financial trouble eventually led the mine to become owned by the firm Anglo American in 2020. The polyhalite deposit is located between 1,500 and 1,600 meters deep. The seam is about 70 meters thick and covers an area about 62,000 acres.
Jeez.
Believe it or not, this layer of polyhalite was formed nearly 260 million years ago
I believe it.
after a sea that was covering the area retreated. In 2027, the mine will begin exporting millions of tons per year to countries around the world.
Millions of tons per. That's only 3 years away. This year's practically done.
I know. That's huge.
That's up. I was at first sad, then I'm like, oh wait, that's not a long way. Okay, if you're excited in the comments, let us know, because I think that's pretty awesome.
I think it's very awesome.
To find anything that's going to help with like organic foods and things like that and get rid of all the crap is a huge bonus.
Definitely it is. I'm just hoping they don't deplete it too fast, I guess.
I mean, there's so much down there. I don't know that that's going to happen. I just hope the
Hopefully.
FDA in America will pay attention.
The amount is predicted to grow to as much as 20 million tons per year by 2030. This mine is actually located in North York Moors National
Oh,
Park,
really?
which means nature preservation and even the landscape view could not be interrupted. So the Woodsmith mine is literally invisible, and more intriguingly, the mineral is transported to the materials handling facility in Wilton, which is part of the Teesside area around the River Tees, about
If anyone lives in these areas, let us know. Have you seen any like trucks or anything coming in? Do you really not know about this? I mean, I know what he said. I get it, it's down there, but still, you got to bring equipment in to get to these things, right? So you have to have seen
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
You would think you would see some trucks, even though it looks like they're just kind of sliding underneath the surface and going after it.
Yeah, and how great is that, though, that they're able to do this without touching the landscape?
Yes.
That is fantastic. This is so cool, and I'm overly nerdy about it. I'm shutting up.
about 37
For now.
kilometers away via a tunnel that is 360 meters below ground.
That's awesome.
It features a conveyor belt, dubbed the longest in the world. From there, the ready product is once again transported on a conveyor belt inside a pipe to the Tees port, which connects northeast England to the rest of the world. The mine's ground facilities are nothing but cute-looking large farm barns surrounded by a forest in the middle of a gorgeous
Nice.
park. There will be no trucks coming and going,
Oh.
no concrete slabs or structures,
Oh.
no tall steel skeleton towers, no massive warehouses. In fact, you won't even see the hoists or winders. Let's now tackle the construction and engineering.
But hold on. Once they get that out, though, and they're starting to, like, really bring it out and to distribute it, that's going to... Wouldn't that change?
I don't know. It seems like they're doing it very nicely.
Almost secretly, right?
Like hidden from view.
Yeah, but where are
Not
they
like
going to...
hidden, but just not making a nice war out of it.
Right, but where are they going to be able to, like, do I guess the distribution center is what I'm asking.
I don't know.
Engineering marvels used to build this impressive, super sustainable, one-of-a-kind mine.
Oh, this is
Let's
gonna be
start
cool.
with the service shaft. It is designed to give the workers access to the mine's pit nearly 1,600 meters below the ground. To keep it hidden, it is enclosed in a massive barn. Inside, a
See?
60
There we go.
meters deep and 30 meters wide shaft was established using a method called diaphragm. The walls of this shaft are lined with steel-reinforced concrete walls. This shaft hosts a 45-meter tall winding tower for lowering and lifting workers, materials, and equipment, but not the mineral, which will be lifted via a second similar shaft located
Okay.
in a second adjacent similar building.
That's
From there,
cool.
a 1,600 meters deep shaft was sunk using a shaft-boring road header, which is a technology that was developed from the mechanized sinking of shafts. The machine's cutting head rotates in a star pattern, digging about 20 centimeters with every pass, which means it is quite effective and fast. As the shaft goes deeper, its walls are lined with either steel or reinforced concrete, depending
Okay.
on the type of geology. Once completed, the winder or hoist above will be used to lower and lift a multi-deck elevator or cage for moving personnel and equipment to the mine's pit. This shaft is also connected via a tunnel at a depth of 360 meters to the mineral extraction shaft and the 37-kilometer-long mineral transport
Answer my
tunnel.
questions.
The same thing was done to construct the mineral extraction shaft nearby in another massive barn. However, the type of winder is different since it is designed to lift the extracted mineral from 1,600 meters deep to the mineral transport tunnel. The mineral seam will be mined via a combination of blasting, cutting, and drilling. Then the mineral will be moved to the extraction shaft on a flexible conveyor belt where it is lifted to the mineral transport system, which is a unique machine that...
This is quite genius. I
know.
All the engineering that's gone into this.
It's like perfection.
To keep it from being an eyesore and to just do it so effectively. I mean, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
and then the results of what we're getting out of this, I said we, you're sharing.
that the world will get. Yes,
That is just awesome.
it's crazy.
What is it?
Automatically empties-
Sorry, 3 billion, was that what I read at the beginning to do this?
I think so.
the hoisted mineral into the conveyor belt inside the transport tunnel, where it is transported to the Milton Materials Handling Facility in Teesside, near Teesport.
Okay.
As a result of extraction, eventually, the mine's pit will become a colossal network of mine roads spanning an area of nearly 2,500 square kilometers. As we said before, the mineral transport system consists of a 37-kilometer-long concrete-lined tunnel containing a conveyor belt, which transports the polyhalite ore from Woodsmith Mine to the Milton Mineral Handling Facility. This tunnel is the longest in England and quite deep below ground. It is about 5 meters in diameter with 20 centimeters thick concrete walls. It alone is estimated to cost $3.6 billion. The first
3.6 billion.
That's
Just for
one-
that. So
one
that's not even the
portion of
whole
it.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I missed that part. I don't know if we have anyone that farms or has a farm in the UK that watches. I would love to hear from you. If you do, what are your thoughts on this mineral?
Have you used it before?
Has it even been available before? Has it?
I don't know.
But 3.6 million just, or was it billion? Billion just for that one portion. Are you kidding me? This is about the coolest thing ever. UK, you guys are, this is just awesome. Well done.
tunnel boring machine, or TBM, commenced operations in 2019. In total, 3 TBMs were used to excavate the tunnel. Each TBM weighs 2,000 tons
Look at
and
that.
progresses at an average rate of 20 meters per day. The TBM that commenced work from the Woodsmith mine was lowered via a specialty construction shaft to 360 meters below the ground to begin operations. Each TBM is 205 meters long and consists of several sections behind the drilling head. For example, a section is dedicated to perimeter jacks that press on walls to give the machine grip as it drills while moving forward. Another section hosts a platform on rails called lagging equipment, or buck-up, where other pieces of work equipment are located, such as fans, transformers, and a belt to remove the material being excavated. Every few meters, the machine pauses as prefabricated concrete segments called voussoirs, which are made in a concrete factory on the surface, arrive and are fed into the machine, which installs them and thus creates a
That's
solid...
cool.
That's like very genius to like do it as you go. I mean, this is, like I said before, engineering, like brilliant.
This is the kind of stuff that gets Debbie's brain all excited.
I'm like, that's so cool that
You
they
should have been an
thought
engineer.
about doing all this.
You should have been an engineer.
Yeah, it takes a lot of math.
Go ahead. There you go.
surface, arrive and are fed into the machine, which installs them and thus creates a solid concrete-lined tunnel. Once completed, the tunnel will feed the Wilton Materials Handling Facility with the mined polyhalite mineral via a conveyor system.
Okay.
The Wilton facility does not involve the use of chemicals to process the polyhalite
Good.
ore because, as we mentioned earlier,
That would
this
defeat the
magical
purpose.
material only needs to be crushed and granulated to become the Poly4 product, which is a final
So
ready
cool.
for use. Another reason for this is the mineral's 88% purity level. From there, the
Wow.
final product is transported via a conveyor belt inside a 44-kilometer pipe to the T-Sport for storage at the Redcar Bulk Terminal, which will
Okay.
feed bulk transport ships. A project
That's what I wanted to know.
purpose-built port called Brand Sands that can accept large bulk cargo ships is also being constructed to meet the expected high demand.
Okay. Well, I thought that was freaking cool as heck.
That is so amazing. I mean, I didn't know this stuff existed.
Never heard of it in my life. Yeah, I just... I want to know, though, so, like, how... I mean, I don't know how much there is of that to actually pull out. How long will the supply last, like you said? That's a question. They didn't answer that. This is a shorter video, though, too. And then also, on top of that, so, like, eventually there's going to be this enormous caverns left, right? Then what happens? I mean, they'll still be
Good question.
underground, but...
Underground, full of the concrete walls.
Right. Then what happens with that?
I don't know.
Just a thought. I still think that's really cool.
New ways of doing things so that you can go down and mine stuff that's underground and yet leave your landscape, your cities, everything above it in perfect condition there.
Now,
That's just genius.
Unless we're missing something here, but to us, from what we just watched, that sounded perfectly cool. And
That's true. From what we watched, yes, it does.
that's what I was sitting here thinking. I'm going, I'm hearing you, and I'm agreeing, but I'm like, what could we have missed other than leaving that giant, situation?
Leaving the tunnel down
Tunnel's
there.
better than situation. Leaving that down there, But I still think that's just like the coolest thing ever. If you guys liked this, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. But yeah, I think it's really neat, really interesting, and the engineering over there is just really cool. Anyway, but to gain knowledge on something like this, I want to learn more about it.
Definitely.
The mineral itself, of course. I mean, obviously that was stock footage, so I don't know why they didn't actually show any of the actual area, though. I would be curious to see that. So maybe something we'll look up.
Yeah.
Or see if we can find another video on it. Let us know your thoughts, please, in the comment section, because I don't know, again, if we missed anything there, but it sounds almost too good to be true, which makes me wonder, did I miss something here? I mean, this was a quick video, like I said, and I still think it sounds like a positive thing, but you let us know if that's not the case, if there is some other ideas maybe we should have looked into in our heads or thought of, because we don't live in an area where this type of thing occurs anyway, so it's not a common thing for us to see, but I just think it sounds pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you back on the next episode of the Natasha and Debbie Show. Until then, as always, love, like, jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye, guys.
Bye.